Are we recording? Yes, we're recording. Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day.
Or Lupercalia.
However, whatever.
He lost his head.
Well, you know what? Honestly, Valentine's Day is a commercial holiday.
It is
you
a
should
commercial.
love and show that love all year round, not just on a special day and go broke on it. Because you know what? It is not about spending money and getting fat and buying flowers that are going to die and balloons that are going to pop. And a card, just write it on a piece of paper. Why am I rambling on about it? But anyway.
Because it's how you feel. Tell us how you really feel.
No, honestly, with any holiday, it should be about being there with people and family and with each other without having to go broke.
Well, it's what's happened. It's over.
And Valentine's Day is all about freaking jewelry. Oh, let's go to the jewelry store and spend
or proposing
money.
People go.
Be original. Come up with your own damn day.
I know.
Well, I mean, no, I can't say that. A lot of people like to have certain holidays.
Or getting married on Valentine's Day.
I know somebody's getting married today on Valentine's Day, and a lot of people has.
Huh.
It, maybe in some level they hope the guy won't forget what day it is.
I think that's why they do it.
But guys forget Valentine's Day anyway, regardless of the big old February 14th is coming.
No, my husband knows about it every day. It's just we choose to celebrate it differently. Very differently.
I really care. I mean, as a woman, we all like gifts, but I'm not one about spending money on crap.
Plenty of gifts.
I'm not one about jewelry either. I think jewelry's just like diamonds are so over freaking rated.
I'm just hoping
stones are from the earth. I shouldn't have to pay a fortune for it.
You know, he got me for Valentine's Day once.
He got vacuum cleaner?
No, he got me PlayStation 2 dance pads that you put for the metal ones. He got me those for Valentine's Day once.
So you guys played?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, we plugged it in and played. However, I won, he lost.
But you had to play multiple times.
He still bad. I couldn't do it.
Oh, that's cool though. I would have. That's something that you play together. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a practical. Yeah. No, we already got the Valentine's Day gift this year. We agreed on it. It's called the treadmill.
It's all about exercise until what? Till March 14th, and it's like then you move on to the next one.
No.
Plan for the following year, and hopefully the treadmill will go further.
Oh, I'll go further.
Because I'll be over jumping on it. I've never actually ran on a treadmill. I've always wanted one, but I've never.
No, that's the practicality of the gift. It's something we could use, and we both will use, and we.
But you can't use it together.
No.
And I'm leaving that comment alone. Anyway, right now, currently, we're on a residential. It is a relative of mine. So this is the morning after we came here last night, after spending a day on the USS Hornet, which was our fourth time.
We agreed it was the
fourth. She kept saying fifth because we're going to be there for the Paracon later on this year,
which will be our fifth.
Yeah.
I was jumping the gun.
Yeah. I mean, it really does feel like home. I mean, we're actually thinking about looking into volunteering and really see what's all entailed in that, because it is a 2.5 hour drive from our location. But the ship really, it's like being home. I mean, the first time being there.
How many viewers are going to watch this and don't even know what the USS Hornet is?
I know. Jennifer, please explain what the USS Hornet is. All right. Because anybody can Google it, but let's explain it more of a personal.
I'm not going to tell them everything. They can Google the rest of it.
Okay.
They can go.
The Cliff Notes.
The Cliff Notes.
Okay.
The USS Hornet is an aircraft carrier. The USS Hornet is decommissioned. The USS Hornet is now a museum. Is that Cliff Notes enough, or do you want more?
Oh, it's freaking awesome. I love that shit.
Anyway, yes, you can Google the USS Hornet, but it's the things that you probably won't always get with the Google. Sometimes you will. It did help with the Apollo 11 splashdown when the astronauts came back.
It's on our museum page.
Yeah, but it's not. You have to go to the Hornet in order to find out more about what happened. It doesn't.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good sized ship.
I'm not telling everything about the splashdown. Just multiple splashdowns. They did the original splashdown. They were involved with World War II. Yeah.
Sorry.
You're rocking it.
I have you on a rocking ottoman. I almost couldn't think of it. I was gonna say step stool, ottoman, whatever you want to call it.
It's a very small ottoman.
Yeah.
Anyway,
on the floor.
So the USS Hornet. you can if you're in Alameda, California, you can go to the USS Hornet. You can pay $20 for regular. It's That's a regular fee.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they do have discounts for students and seniors and military, blah blah blah. But $20 is pretty
For
much
your average Joe Schmo.
yeah, is the set fee. And it opens at 10 o'clock and closes at 5. And if you plan your day accordingly, from 10 to 5, and have your lunch there, you can eat your lunch there, you will see almost everything. There's so much to see.
And they do, for an additional charge, do docent tours, which will take you down to like the engine room, certain areas that you don't have access to as the general
Aren't those
public.
like an extra $5?
Yeah, which isn't bad. But still,
or whatever they are, but there are extra tours, yeah.
There is extra tours. They have flight simulators on there that you can pay to get on.
Oh, and then if you don't want to just wander and just look and read everything, they actually have what they call the audio tour. You can put the earphones on, turn on, and every time you go to this green little thing, it says like the little headphone thing, you get information on that section. So you can always do a tour that way.
Right. But you have, really honestly, just to walk around there, you access a majority of the ship. I mean, you got the flight deck, the hangar bay, and then the second deck, which really, for the most part, you access almost the whole thing.
Yeah.
Realistically, you have, I mean, there's a lot of doorways that are open, but they have the chain, so you can't go over, but you can see in
basically
them. They're
the
not
rule,
huge.
Yeah, no, the rule of thumb, from what 2 docents told us, is the rule of thumb is, unless the chain is across, or there's not a sign that says do not enter, you are allowed to walk through, and they want you to look.
Yeah.
Recently, throughout the storms, the Hornet has dealt some water damage, and they are currently fixing it. And while we were there, they are painting.
Oh my gosh.
And oh my gosh, the paint.
Some of the areas were pretty.
Well, because the corridors are so tiny. So where they're painting, the paint has nowhere to go. The fumes have nowhere to permeate. So you're walking into this paint, and you're like, ooh, talk about your contact high. Oh.
You can stand there for a moment and have fun. Just kidding. Don't do that.
Don't do it. Bad.
You don't want to fry your brain cells.
They even suggest that because they are
moving.
painting, to keep moving, to don't stay in one area too long where the painting is happening.
But no, it's an amazing ship. They do other types of tours. They do overnight stuff, which is $100 for the overnight, which is awesome too because you get toured by flashlight through the ship.
They have the wait.
They have the history mystery tour.
They have the history mystery tour.
That's, I don't know what the time is. That's usually about 3 or 4 hour thing.
Yeah, that was a 3 or 4 hour, and that's you usually go through, and it's with the flashlight, whatever. But it's not overnight. It's just a set time. The overnight one is what you're talking about, and
you get dinner, and they also feed you breakfast, and you get to sleep on the bunks.
Yeah,
awesome.
The actual bunks.
Which is really awesome. It's a cool deal.
And they actually ask you, because they'll split you up. They'll go, if you're not comfortable having men and women in the same bunk area, they have the women area, the men area, and the co-ed.
Yeah, but there's like sometimes they just do groups like the Boy Scouts and stuff like that.
Well, yeah,
kind of do it.
Well, that's different.
Yeah,
because the Boy Scouts. Well, the Boy Scouts are earning their badge, their patches.
Right, but they also do offer for like if you want to do like a private group thing, they offer that. Mm-hmm. They also do different events. I mean, they're going to have a Paracon. It will be fourth annual.
We didn't go to the first one, so we didn't know about it. Right. It was so yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fourth one.
Grey Ghost.
Cool. It's pretty cool. Grey Ghost Paracon.
Which you can also look up and find information if you're interested in knowing about a ship or knowing about ghosts, UFOs, or anything else that might float your boat in the paranormal world. Yeah.
And all the personal experiences that go with. Oh my gosh,
personal
it's really
experience
cool.
Constantly.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else. They do other events. So like you go to their website, they'll do other events. They do Halloween events. They just recently, because of New Year's, they had a New Year's Eve event. So they do events, and all the money and proceeds actually go for the upkeep of the ship.
Well, last year we didn't get a chance to. They did a anniversary for Buzz Aldrin for splashing down from the moon, and they had a huge what to do, and we were there the day before. It was going to be a 1 week, but they were starting that day that we were leaving preparation for it. Mm-hmm. And they were moving the planes.
Oh, it was pretty loud, but it was cool.
They're moving the planes, and mind you, half the people are still sleeping. They haven't even woken anyone up yet. So the next thing you knew, I was already awake. because I
Pretty
couldn't
loud.
sleep. So I was up there, I was sitting in a chair, and the next thing I know, this guy above with a big pallet. I mean, mind you, he's got what, I don't know, 3 stories up.
Boom.
Yeah, he goes, well, what should I do? The guy down below goes, just shove it off. He's like, okay,
Boom.
exactly. It was shove
Boom.
and boom, and it was not just boom. It was like kabam boom.
But honestly, if you really think about it, I mean, it's pretty quiet for the most part when you sleep on there. But I mean, when you really think back in the day when it was functioning,
yeah.
it was 24/7 noise going on. I think I
Well,
tell her, I said,
yeah.
if you think back, if it was quiet like this, we're in trouble.
Well, no,
Because there's never that
there's
much
probably
silence.
certain times that they had to run silent.
Not that silent. You're still gonna have noise.
But I
You
know
can't
that.
get a ship
No,
full
no,
of
no, you
people not
can't. But what I'm
making
saying is the silent. So think a little bit, not as silent as we were, but
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Silent like we were. That was no good.
But no. Running silent is sometimes can be. Actually, I don't know. Have you ever been on a ship running silent? It's kind of creepy.
Well, you can't imagine. It's creepy when it is silent. But anyway, no, we had a lot of fun with that. And then, of course, we came over to a relative's house to do an investigation last night, which was pretty quiet. Pretty quiet.
Very cool. Pretty quiet.
But, I mean,
Very quiet.
I had gotten things here before, so it's not like there's nothing here. There was at least. There was at least. Things have changed since the time I was here, so they could have moved on. They could have been visiting.
They could have been
or
visiting.
maybe they're like, hey, I ain't talking to you.
Exactly. It's like, you know what, they look tired. Let's leave them alone.
Yeah.
That
Who
would be the
knows?
first time.
We won't really truly know until we go over our evidence to
Well,
see.
There's
really.
some video and some and
Plenty of audio.
and plenty of audio for both. Not just. I mean, we have the Hornet audio. We have this audio.
I have all day of audio to go over.
Oh my
And I love audio, so it doesn't bug me at all. I can sit and it's.
No, you love audio so much. I swear, I'm gonna get you a shirt that says "I am the EVP Queen."
Keep waiting for it. I want it. I will wear it proudly. I will sport it. I'll be like,
and then say EVP Queen on the front, and then on the back it can say something like
talk to me. I'm listening.
something like that maybe. Ghost talk. I listen.
There you go. Ghost talk to me.
But anyway, yeah, that's what. Well, we wanted to talk, basis on that. But what we really wanted. That's not what we really wanted to talk about today.
I say hi.
No,
How's it going?
we-
Just kidding.
No, we talked about Valentine's Day and how that's all screwed up, and we talked about our Hornet. We talked about.
But see, I love Jenny
it.
Bear.
Aw, thank you so
It just
much.
smacks me in the face.
Whack.
Beating her up. Double trouble fighting. Fisting fighting.
Fist of what?
That's- Yeah, fisting fighting.
What's fisting fighting?
Well, I started to say fisting instead of fighting.
Some people are going to think that's really bad and wrong.
We're not violent people.
No, never mind.
I was just making fun of
when you
Valentine's Day, a day of love, and we're trying to fight.
When you rewatch this video and you hear what you just said, you're going to wonder what the hell you just said and go, oh. Now you just did. Ha! She just got it.
Don't pay attention to that.
It's like, this is not PG. This is PG-13 and
Hey.
above.
But don't we say it explicit,
It is explicit.
right?
Yeah.
If not, we need to write it down. Put it in our
Because
thing. Watch out, because,
No, this one could. Well, that would be explicit. because
we
of
just put it on our channel, period. May have,
May have-
adult content.
I can
Watch with caution.
watch.
need to put-
Oh, well, what? Yeah, it's called not work safe friendly or whatever they call that. When people try to watch things at work.
You shouldn't be watching this at work. You're supposed to be working.
Well, people are dumb.
No, they're just bored.
Okay, they're bored and dumb.
They don't love their jobs.
Okay, so they're bored, dumb, and stupid.
No, they're just stuck in a job they may not love and have no other choice because there's no other opportunities at the place. And people are really stuck in positions.
Okay.
Not that they're dumb. They just...
No, they're not dumb. They're not really stupid, but
Yeah.
they're stupid for doing that. And they're
Don't watch a video at work. Period. Whether you hate it or love it.
I'm not saying
Bad.
that they're stupid. I'm
Bad
not saying
juju.
that they're dumb. I'm saying that it's dumb that they're doing it. The idea.
Bad mistake to be watching videos while you're at work.
Yeah,
Not that you are. I'll be happy if you watch this and share it and say, hey.
Okay, that's when you hit. Okay, should we hit?
No, we're not hitting pause.
No. You hit stop. You hit rewind
and push play.
because we're going to go on what we're supposed to be talking about.
Okay, so what we really wanted to kind of discuss
Are
a
you
little
sure
bit.
this time?
We're going to try. Why not?
All right.
Residential.
Oh, requirements of people looking for clients looking for
clients. What you as
Yeah.
a client experiencing having paranormal experiences, or what you think might be paranormal experiences, what you should be looking for in a team, if that's what you choose to do.
See, that sounds better.
Oh my God, I actually know how to talk. Just kidding. Because honestly, I mean, there are good teams. I mean, some people might think we're just dorks anyway, but I mean, we're not saying, hey, we're like the greatest team, but we
have to relax a little bit. We can't being the whole serious all the time and trying to be go go go. You're gonna lose yourself. You have to let loose a little.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, you want a team that has a really good balance. That's number one. You want a good balance. One that's not going to be so anal that they're about every single thing, because then you'll get lost in translation.
Well, it's not even so much that. I mean, I truly feel with anything, especially, I mean, you're inviting people you don't know into your home, to help explain or find or prove or disprove things you are experiencing that may or may not happen while they're there. You should feel comfortable with the people you do invite in your home.
Always.
I mean, with any person. I mean, you just don't open your door to a salesman.
Well, okay, let's go with what's rule number one. What's the first thing we tell clients? They're in control.
They are in control.
Yeah, we're there for them.
We always highly express to our clients that at any time, I mean, we enjoy what we do. We always want to find answers for them. But if at any time they're uncomfortable with the situation and they want to call it quits, it's their right. It's their home. They have a right to say, hey, you know what? I can't have this. I can't do this anymore. And we'll leave.
Yeah, and with our understanding, we as investigators do not have the right to get upset, to get mad, or to lash out. Unfortunately, there have been teams out there who have lashed out on blogs or video after being turned away as they just showed up, and that's not right.
I mean, don't get us wrong. I mean, it especially a lot of us do travel. It's not like we're just stuck in like 10 miles from our home. I mean, we will travel. I mean, right now we are 2.5 hours from our home location.
But I know how to solve that situation. I know how to solve we went 2 hours away to residential and we got turned away at the door because they decided to cancel. You know how you counter that? Have an alternate plan.
Yeah.
Always have an alternate.
Because I mean, we do not charge our clients for anything. Everything we do, the traveling and all that, is our own personal money. I mean, we don't have money coming in. It's our personal money.
No, the only thing we do is we'll do a fundraiser, or we'll sell items to help us with equipment
and gas.
Gas
is the biggest.
Gas is a huge thing
because we don't have a lot of big.
It's just upkeep.
Fancy, fancy kind of equipment.
It's upkeep. It's upkeep. It's upkeep
yeah.
For the batteries, and that's the only money we ever. If we get any money that comes in, that's all it goes for. We are not in this for a profit. We're not in this for glory, as many people probably think.
We are personally in there to help you.
So that brings us, as I said, that brings us right back around to why the client's always in control. It's their shindig. Always. They should never feel that they have to have us.
Yeah, that they're forced to follow through with it. I mean, how do you expect someone to feel comfortable with what's going on if you're forcing yourself and it's like anything. When you force your beliefs or if anything, it makes people uncomfortable. How you expect them after you leave to feel comfortable in their own home?
Which brings me to number 2. This is not just the client, that's for the clients, that's the control of the client. Now when it comes back to us, the rule number 2 is we treat them how we like to be treated. So if we want to be treated with respect and nice, we're going to treat them with respect and nicety. It's the nicety. I like that word. I'm going to keep it.
I was you like caught yourself. I was about to say, wow, that's kind of cute.
I like that. Nicety. We're going to do niceties. I like it. Yeah, why not? We make up words from time to time. Let's add that to our.
And I mix mine up all the time. Anyway, not even on purpose.
So what is it? The golden rule? Do unto others as they do unto you.
Right.
It's a
be respectful.
Yeah. Have a frame of mind. Don't go in angry. Don't go in, oh, they're going to do this. You got to treat them like you want to be treated. If you want to be treated like an ass, or you want to be treated so meek, and they're gonna respond to that, and that's not cool either. Ow, my foot just fell asleep again. Ow.
I'm sorry, I'm sitting like this. I'm fine.
Oh, I just rocked it. Sorry. So yeah,
She cannot go without bumping
something.
her table or something.
I know. The last time it was the stupid dog under the table.
Yeah, that's true.
The dog was under the table, and I'm like, oh, I can't avoid that.
Yeah. What were you saying? Because there was a thought that came up when you were talking.
I was talking about because we went from the client being in control is always rule number 1. Rule number 2 is that we treat them how we want to be treated.
Right. Oh, and the thing is, even on the client's point of view, they are always hoping that when an investigation happens that we're able to capture or to experience some of the things they experience. And we're always very clear to them, one, we can't make things happen.
Mm-mm.
They live in that building 24/7. We come there 2 or 3 hours depending on how they want us there.
That's rule number 3.
We can't, and we express them. Just because at this time we're not finding something doesn't mean that nothing's happening.
Mm-mm.
And some teams, a lot of teams do, some don't. I don't know. What our team does, we are willing to go back and
we actually do check up on our clients.
Yeah, when things go well, we do. I will message in a month, 2 months down the road just to make sure.
Well,
things
because
are
rule
still
number
going.
3 is that things are never what could happen. It's more, here's what's the client saying. We could come in and nothing happens. So basically, rule number 3 is don't expect things to be the way you think they're going to be. Don't go in with a preconceived notion.
Right. We don't.
Just go in with an open mind. That's even better. We'll say rule number 3 is have an open mind.
Yeah, and we're only going to tell you what we were able to capture.
Yeah.
Regardless what we might feel, what
we don't
might
falsify data.
We don't. Regardless of any personal experiences, that's all they are. If we have nothing to back it up, it's just a personal experience.
And,
it doesn't.
We'll tell them about
we had a personal experience,
and that's what we'll tell them. It's like, hey, it's a personal experience. There's nothing to back it up.
Right. But honestly, we're not going to go on forever about this.
No,
but we really, honestly, as a client,
it's the simple, basic rules.
Research the team.
That would be that's rule number 4.
Be comfortable. We would like you to be comfortable with who you invite.
Technically,
into your
that should be rule number 1, but
yeah, be comfortable with who you invite into your home.
Don't just look at one team. Find your surrounding areas. Look at who's around. There are. Who's the list?
Paranormalsocieties.com. They have listings of a lot of teams, active teams.
Per state. Yeah.
And you can always just submit a thing, give a brief description, and they will pass it on to teams in that area. Sometimes they give it out to 2 or 3 teams to help you as a client, so you can choose.
So
it's not like, oh, we're going to give you this person regardless. No, you have a choice. And even regardless if they contact you, it's still your home.
With the paranormal
You're
societies,
still in charge.
Yeah, exactly. With paranormal societies, you can do it one of 2 ways. You can either submit, say, hey, this is what's going on, and have them send you something, or
you can just look in your state
and say who's available, and you can and that's what we recommend greatly. Is that say, okay, we're out of California, we're in Northern California. We have a person who's looking for a team. We suggest that they go and look up, say who's in the area within a certain amount of time, and look at their pages, look at their web pages, look at what they've done.
Yeah, and some teams do post, their findings.
And don't be afraid to call or email.
And talk to them.
And I will admit, there are a lot of teams that are no longer doing residentials. That is true. A lot of them, it's not because they don't want to. It's some people just, no. That's kind of a gray area.
Very gray area. It just depends.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of teams.
Yes, there are a lot of teams.
There are a lot of teams. Not saying that they're all great or all bad.
No.
It's just, honestly,
they're each their own.
Yeah. Do your homework.
And
do your homework.
Yeah, always do your homework. Research your team.
Question
the team. Find out what they can do for you. What is it that you are looking for? Look for a team that's willing to be open-minded. I don't care what team you look at. If they're not open-minded, they're not going to be helpful to you.
Yeah.
They need to be open-minded. Any team should be open-minded. Any team should have some slight ability to be willing to debunk information and not just look for automatic proof.
Right. I mean, your door keeps opening. I mean, we're gonna make sure it's not just opening by itself
I mean,
because
these are things that you should just. I mean, we understand that that a client is scared. They don't know what they don't know, but they have to understand that when the team comes in, a good team is going to find out a logical reason to the supernatural reason of why things are happening. They're not going to just leave it with one. They're going to be able to do the whole broad. It's like a scientific experiment. You have to go from point A to point B, or actually it's point A to point C. You can't exactly skip B.
Right.
Yeah. So those are the basics.
But anyway.
Those are the basics
No,
of looking for a team, or what you should look for a team, and why a client should look for a team. And
research.
Always research.
Research.
You
for
want,
sure.
Yeah. And if all you want is a team that does just, I don't know, history only, that's great for businesses. It's great for historical locations. That's wonderful. They can do that.
We do it all.
We try.
We try to do it.
We try to do it all. We haven't done a business yet.
No, I mean not. No, not business.
No.
Like, hey, that my store's got things happening. Come in here after hours.
No, we haven't. No, we've been told about businesses, but no one's ever invited us in.
Invite us. But unfortunately, right now, because we are paying out of pocket, we're only traveling three and a.
No, it's basically 3 hours. 3 hours is a rule of thumb. However, if there's a major emergency, we might be willing to go 4.
Call us anyway.
Or you know what? We do give advice. If you're not even in California,
like they want advice from us.
They might want advice.
I'm just kidding.
You smart ass.
Well, I don't assume that people like us. I mean,
we can go
each his own. I mean.
Well, as I said,
I won't even force that.
As I said, the very first video that we did, we said we talk about anything and everything. Now we're talking about our team. We're talking about clients. So might as well pitch our team.
We're awesome.
That's not pitching.
But we are awesome.
That's a compliment. Pitching is go to Angels of Light Paranormal Society at Facebook, at Twitter, at
Yola. We're there. Just Google us.
Yeah,
Google.
That's
Google.
pitching.
I know.
We also have a YouTube site for that at the Angels of Light
Paranormal
Society has their own YouTube.
It's have videos of through the years of past members and stuff, different things we've gone on.
Yeah. So if you're curious, I mean, mind you, this is our personal double trouble. Why we call it double trouble? Because we always end up doing something either funny.
We don't like raising my. I realized I did kept raising my eyebrows. Sorry.
But we like to have fun, and we're gonna pitch our team. We will pitch our team on this channel. Why not?
Why not?
It's our team.
Because we can.
Because we can. No, so without being too tooting on our own horn. That's, yeah. Anyways, I said, after talking about that, you're like, why on earth are you guys talking about that? That's why. We actually are on a paranormal team. And
it's hard not to talk about it because it's something, it's a passion, it's a hobby, but it's really a passion. It's about helping people.
It's about helping people. Always about helping.
The living and the dead, as I tell people, they're like, are you scared? No, I personally, I haven't experienced anything that scared me. That oh crap, I don't want to do this. Not saying that it will never happen, but I'm about trying to figure it out.
Always, well, yeah, we want to figure it out. And even if we end up, this is how I see it. Even if the team ends up just being just the two, because we
do have other members.
We do have other members, but if it ever comes down to just you and I only,
that's why we're double trouble.
That's why we're double trouble.
Watch out.
It's not that we're causing trouble. It's more of a parody on words. There's two of us. There's the double. The trouble is we're not causing the trouble, but we like to have a little fun, and we like to. It's people.
I mean, I like to fix the trouble.
We like to fix the trouble, exactly. So it's more of a parody on words, not necessarily that it is actual meaning. It's not.
We're good people.
It's not literal.
Yeah, we're good people.
It's not literal.
We are silly because why? Why not? Happiness. It's about positive, being positive.
My foot still, it won't wake up. It's all tingly. I sat on it too long.
See, she's laughing on a note that her foot's asleep, and that's pretty funny because pretty soon it's really going to tickle her in a second.
I know, it won't wake. It's numb.
Anyone that wakes up is really gonna be funny.
Oh, it's gonna be spicy.
You can't get up and walk because it's numb.
I know.
That means you're falling.
No, I'm not falling down on the floor.
No.
Then I'd be on the floor, and that would not be good.
Yeah, because you're already on the floor.
I am on the floor. That's why I'm not getting up on the floor. Come on, wake up, foot. This is what I get for sitting on it and causing it to go numb. Oh, it's a bad feeling. It's like, yeah.
See, lesson learned. She'll figure out a way not to do that.
Yeah, I'll figure out not to ever do that again.
Maybe like sit more in a chair and put the laptop on something higher.
Yeah, I can't sit crisscross like I used to.
Like I was sitting like this.
Yeah, I can't do that
This
anymore.
is like the most comfortable position for me.
I cannot. How the hell are you doing that?
You guys want to see? I'm just kidding.
She's okay. It's not regular crisscross. She's got her
legs like this. Is how I have my legs. It's
there.
comfortable. That's how I sit.
I don't know how she does it, honestly.
And then I'll get to the point where I'll switch.
Oh,
I'll throw it.
wow. Don't move the leg. Don't. No. Stop.
They told you this part would be funny.
Fudge monkey. Oh. Son of a biscuit. That's what you usually say, right?
Son of a biscuit. Son of a beach ball.
All of that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. It's all... Ow.
Hope that was entertaining. Probably not, but to us it is.
It is, because I usually end up I do something stupid, as in, let's make your foot fall asleep.
Well, her foot fell asleep, but usually she does the falling off the step by videoing.
Okay, yeah. No,
bumping into things.
Yeah, but whenever we come up with something, I'm the one who thinks of the practical joke to play on somebody.
I could be a jokester, but I'm not mean.
No. Yeah, but it can be fun. It can be funny.
No, because it can come back like 3 times and just like.
Well, no.
Oh, the thing we were talking about. Can you imagine triple that?
The karma?
Yeah.
I don't worry about it.
From the person we're talking about. Oh yeah, it'll happen.
Okay, for me, it won't. Because I'm not doing it to mess with them as their mind or will.
No, exactly.
I'm doing it to give them more
a practical item.
It is a practical item. It will be a practical item.
And a practical joke item.
See?
Not that it's going to hurt them, harm them, or make a mess of any way.
It'll be the niceties of it.
But I could still see it coming back fold because of the person. I could totally.
He'll just figure out how to something later.
And I'll probably be the down one. I'll probably still get it, and you won't. It'll be like,
hey,
it wasn't me, but it was something I had, so it would be me that gets it, and I'm not the one delivering it. So it would come back on me. Why? Because I'm the good girl.
This is why. If anyone,
don't ever take me.
No, don't take her. Well, that's true. This is why I make the reference back to MASH. If you ever watch the show MASH, and not the Trapper, no, not that character. You go with Hawkeye and you go with BJ. She's the BJ, and I'm the Hawkeye. I'm more of a practical joker, and you.
I'll get you back.
I know you will.
Watch out! I'm a thinker.
Because you're
a planner, and it may not happen today, tomorrow, when you least expect it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, holy cow, she got me good.
As I said, that's why you're BJ.
I know.
Because that's what BJ did to Hawkeye several times.
Oh, yeah. I know. I used to watch MASH. That's why when you made that reference, I was laughing my ass off. It was too funny. I was like, holy cow, that is it. That is it. That's perfect.
They're like one.
That's it. We just got to change our channel name. There might be a copyright thing on that one. I'm just kidding.
Copyright. We're not copywriting anything, or we're not plagiarizing anything, because we said it's from the MASH series, or saying it's a few characters. So therefore,
we're just talking about it.
Exactly.
It's not like we're getting T-shirts made.
No. Oh no. However, we could probably find them.
And I do like green. I
know you do like green. OD green. Oh, can you see the green?
Green. The majority of my clothes is black.
That's true.
But I don't get fixated on my likes, and I don't.
No.
Collect.
Well, we just totally segued this whole thing, didn't we?
Hi guys.
It went.
We're good at that.
We started in Timbuktu. Now we're in Albuquerque.
I'm on doing this too.
What are you doing? Following my finger. Here, are you gonna follow the dot down the road?
I totally would. I was like,
you just did.
Oh, I did that on purpose.
No, twice.
But you went like this, and I was following your finger, and so when you're like saying this, I was all, yeah, I would do that. Why? Why not?
No, why not? Yeah, why not?
Because
Sure, why not? Sure. Anyway. Wow. Derailment.
Yeah, we'll end this because now it's just really a big old throw up mess. But
that's not a throw up mess. It's like a train wreck.
We already did the train wreck and the derailment and the big old who do da 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 do.
What the who da what the huh?
Oh, well, yesterday I kept saying do.
You kept saying do a lot.
Not like do, but like
no.
do. Like, hey, yeah, it did, the did and the did, but the do and the do. You do that.
She could not talk worth beans. Yes. Oh my gosh.
I forgot what I was saying. Do. You do it and you do.
You were trying to say to do or something like that.
It was like, yeah.
You kept saying do instead of anything that had the word do after it was do before it for some reason. I'm like, what the heck? On the Hornet, on the USS Hornet, she's saying this do. She actually said that on the Periscope. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious.
And I wasn't talking about crap.
No, I wasn't talking about crap. It's just,
but a little kid hears do, and all of a sudden everybody's like, oh my gosh, she's talking about crap.
We're not talking about manure.
No, we're not talking about the actual crap. I mean, it is crap. I mean, I ramble on. It's it's word crap. do.
So anyway, as we wrap this up, let's do a recap. Okay, so Valentine's Day, it's a sellout.
Love your person, yourself.
Yeah.
Love everybody else.
Forget about the store Valentine's stuff on my.
Make dinner, just a simple dinner. Just say, hey, do the dishes.
If it's one day a year that you actually spend time with your loved one, that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Make time all the time.
Every day.
Yeah. They're important to you.
You know it's really simple and really fun? Little notes on lunches.
That's true. See,
in the bathroom mirror, they come home.
It doesn't have to be just one day. It can be.
Oh, I every time I go, or for the most part when I go, like on investigations, and I didn't this time because he was home. But my husband, if he's at work and I gotta go, I put little post-it notes on the mirror, on his bed, on the pillow.
See, but she does that all the time.
I do that all the time.
See, she keeps the love going. She doesn't.
And my daughter come into the room, went right on our mirror, she has a thing saying, love you, Mom. And then, of course, my husband's her stepdad. And she'll go, oh, okay, I think I think I love you, too, or something, just kind of like, I'm not leaving you out, because,
right.
Kids can't love somebody other than their parents,
so
not officially.
So there's the recap on it. Forget about the whole sellout of commercials.
Oh, you want to hear something fun I did to him years ago when we were dating? I don't know, it was just kind of funny.
Okay.
I'll share. Funny. And
I guess we're gonna segue backwards now.
Yeah, if he watches this, oh well. I won't mention his name, but anybody that knows me is gonna know who he is, so it's gonna be kind of funny.
Has he watched any of these yet?
Not on YouTube, so we're safe.
No, the only person who has is my husband. He thinks we're hilarious.
You're funny. He's funny. Get him involved.
Oh my God. He's a peanut gallery.
Yeah. So anyway, when I first started dating my husband, we were talking, I don't know how we got on the subject, but underoos. Remember underoos?
Oh my God, yes.
Underoos. And I go, really? You had underoos when you were a kid? And he goes, oh my God, yeah. I go, what was they? I go, were they like Superman, Spider-Man underoos? And he goes, no, he had fire trucks. So... Fire trucks. I guess one of his favorite pair words is fire trucks.
He didn't do the whole superhero top and bottom thing?
I don't know, but the one thing he can remember was fire trucks.
Okay.
So I had a wild hair up my ass, and I went down to the dollar store trying to find fire truck stickers. Let me tell you, that's not as easy as it seems to find specific. I wanted little stickers of an actual fire truck. So I wound up getting a thing of stickers, and it had like, the badge, it had, just a variety of little things. So what I did with these stickers, in his underwear drawer.
Oh no.
I started putting them on randomly in his drawer, different stickers on the front of his underwear.
Oh my God. Really? You're turning red now.
Goodness, I'm coloring. Oh, and now I like pink.
I know, pink on there, but I'm looking at you and you're looking red. You're starting to match your hair.
My hair doesn't look red right now.
No, it's the lighting.
But it was
they
funny.
Can't see you.
But it's funny because seriously, takes a shower, puts on his underwear, doesn't look at him. You know, most
When did
guys just put on.
When did he notice there was a fire truck on him?
When he went to go to the bathroom later on that day, he found the sticker on his underwear.
All right, so note being, do this. Love your love every day does not have to be Valentine's Day.
But that's kind of a funny thing. You gotta have. And the funny thing is, he didn't think to look at his other underwear because, like I said, I randomly. It wasn't like I put him on every single pair. So if he goes to the next one, he knew. So a couple of days later,
as I said before,
he again put them on. Didn't realize something. He's like, "Damn it! How many damn stickers did you put on my underwear?" I don't know. Maybe you ought to look.
So that's Valentine's Day. The other one?
That's every day.
No, it should be every day. It should
Those
not,
kind of
it
things
should not
are
be dedicated to one.
And they don't hurt anybody. They're
No.
just cute and
Those
funny.
are fun. They're
Those
harmless.
are just,
All right, so USS Hornet, Alameda, look it up.
Go there
Go
if you're
there.
close. It's awesome. It's worth it.
Residentials and talking about client stuff. Well, you
Do
can
your research.
Do your research.
Be comfortable
Respectful.
with who you bring into your home.
Yeah, it's all about respect and research. It's both. It's kind of a it's a double-edged sword. You got it's.
And if you're gonna get a team that is really serious about, I mean, even if we go there 2 or 3 times and we don't get any evidence, it's not like we still can't. We're not gonna say that you're crazy and that we don't believe you. It's just we have nothing to confirm what you're experiencing, and sometimes it might be just for you to experience.
That's true.
Not everything is meant for just everything. I mean, we've had that proven to us. I mean, even with, I know we're kind of going on a different segue though, but even as an example on audio, we've had 5 recorders going to the same room with the same people, and one of us would just get audio. So it just means that was directly specifically for that person and not for everybody. So personal experiences or even hauntings could be just person specific, and that's it.
Which moves us on to our hobby of being, we were investigators. We did talk about that. We talked about Angels Light Paranormal Society. Just to look us up is easier than having me to ramble through all that again. Alps.
But not the mountains.
No.
Not the Alps mountains.
ALPS, Angels of Light Paranormal Society. And then we just got a little goofy, talked about, personality and how we refer to us in the match situation. So there you go. There's the recap.
And then I like green.
Yeah, I like green. I like purple. See, purple and green they go well together.
I used to, lavender was a color I liked when I was younger, but I've always liked blue and green. It was always blue and green. Mm-hmm. And then as I got older and then started renting homes and stuff, it's amazing how many people had blue tile, blue carpets, blue.
Blue can get a little
to the point where some blues I like still, but green is the green. And it used to be like the army green that I really liked. But now I'm more not, and I actually only own like one tank top and some shorts with it. But ideally, I like that neon bright green. What I really, really find myself more drawn to. Not that it's a good color for me. Some people say I look good in that. I don't know.
With me, purple.
But I love it.
No, I understand you like green. A certain green. Like with purples, there's all different types of hues of purple. I like the purples that go from the silvery purples all the way to the dark blacky purples. Mm-hmm. But I don't always like the red purples. The red purples can be a little too much.
I like the darky kind of purples. I always call them like the romantic purples.
Yeah, or the royal purples. Yeah, was really pretty cool. Too. So yeah.
But most of my closet is black.
Well,
it's slimming. Although, see, it's
purposely. It's not always slimming.
Okay, well, you can't see as much fat with it left. Mommy tummy.
Sorry, so before we end this.
As we rambled on more.
We rambled on a little longer. Before we end this, if you have any questions at all, feel free to make comments on our channel
or find us and message us.
Yeah. Please. Question. We actually don't, there's no such thing as a stupid question because we will answer it. We'll answer it honestly. That's what I was trying to say. I don't know how I got "enter it" out of it.
There's a lot going on in your mouth, not talking faster like your brain is.
Unfortunately, I cannot catch up.
I do that all the time.
So anyway, yes, please check us out. Here, I'm Jen.
Hey.
We hope you enjoyed it. How do you stop this thing?
Click the button.
Oh. I can edit that out.